the Mediterranean coastline seems to have been a buzz of activity, according to what we're reading from the Acts of the Apostles these days. All because of this man, Jesus. You see, the original Christians were all converts from Judaism, but that was changing, and not everyone was happy with that. The mother church in Jerusalem heard that others were entering the faith. They were suspicious, so they sent Barnabas, a reliable and trusted believer, to Antioch, the third largest city in the Roman Empire, to investigate. No doubt Barnabas was prepared to reprimand this group and show them the errors of their ways. However, when he arrived there and experienced their faith and their deep conviction, he was immediately convinced of their sincerity. And rather than reprimand them, he encouraged them. Then he went to Tarsus, we're told. He found Saul, and he brought Saul back to Antioch. And it appears that both Saul and Barnabas stayed with this community for a year. And this is where they would be called Christians for the very first time. Through this group and many others like them, faith in Jesus Christ flourished. 2,000 years later, that faith has reached us. How blessed are we? Jesus in today's gospel passage is being questioned about his identity. The Jewish leadership wants a plain statement as to who he is. From his perspective, it wouldn't matter what he said. They do not believe him because they have no faith relationship with him. You do not believe because you are not my sheep, he said to them. But then he spoke about us. He said, my sheep hear my voice. I know them, and they follow me. I give them eternal life, and they shall never perish. What an incredible privilege that Jesus names us as his own, you and I. But this also places responsibility on us. Follow me, he said. Follow him? Yes, that's the responsibility. And maybe a good question to bring with us based on today's scripture. What does following Jesus look like in my life? What does following Jesus look like in your life? And how is our life different because of this from a relative who doesn't profess faith? Now, with confidence in God's love for us, we bring our needs and the needs of our world to God in faith. For the gift of unity in the worldwide church, that God's law of love and forgiveness may be in our minds and written upon our hearts. We pray to the Lord for peace in our world during this difficult time, and for peace in our own hearts and our homes. We pray to the Lord for all who are sick and suffering, for those of you praying with me this morning who are sick, those of you who have gone through procedures, are awaiting test results, those of you who are anxious or afraid about your health, and all who are afflicted at this time with COVID-19, and for family members and loved ones who are also anxious and afraid, that God would grant comfort, strength, and healing. We pray to the Lord for all in healthcare throughout the world, and for those who assist them during this COVID-19 pandemic, that they be kept safe and that they be kept strong as they take care of those who are ill. We pray to the Lord and for the speedy eradication of COVID-19 from our world, and as our states and as our countries begin to reopen, that they may do that safely with the care of their people as a primary concern, and for all who have lost their who have been unemployed as a result of COVID-19, and for those seeking employment, that they may be granted what they need to be able to put food on their tables and a roof over their heads for their families and loved ones. We pray to the Lord. And for Anne S. Barker, and for Melissa Borghese, whom we remember in a special way during this Mass today, we pray to the Lord, and for our private intentions that we now bring to God from the silence of our hearts. For all of these needs, we pray to the Lord. Loving God, we bring our needs before you again today. We know that you love us deeply as we listen to all sincere prayer, and we ask you to grant what we bring in faith through Christ our Lord.